Learning English through self-study is hard. However, even if you take English lessons, you still need to study by yourself to improve your English in a significant way. So here are 15 practical learning tips you can start using right now to really get your English to a whole new level. Hey, my fellow English learner! So here's tip number 1. Learn how to use a dictionary. You might say, I already know how to use a dictionary. Well, modern online dictionaries have so much information packed in them that it can be really overwhelming to pick and choose features that are useful for you right now. When you're using a dictionary, pay attention to the part of speech, spelling, syllables, pronunciation, how common this word is, whether the word is formal or informal, its grammar, collocations, synonyms, and of course, the specific meaning you're looking for. Sounds like a lot, right? But without all this information, you can't use the words you learn appropriately and accurately in speaking and writing. But I understand it's still a lot of information, and it can take ages to learn just a few words. That's why my tip number 2 is to learn vocabulary strategically. You don't need to learn every single word you come across. That would be a waste of time. Instead, ask yourself 2 simple questions. Have I seen this word before? If your answer is no, don't bother and move on. And if yes, ask yourself, can I use this word in my writing and speaking? Don't waste your precious time and effort on rarely used fancy words that don't suit your specific needs and circumstances. Instead, focus on a few words and learn them thoroughly. As for passive vocabulary, you don't need to do anything special. Just follow tip number 3. Read for fun. I truly believe that reading is the main reason why my English is what it is right now. You don't need to read anything specific, just something that brings you joy and is not super challenging for you. It can take some time to develop the habit of reading, but when you do it, bam, you can just immerse yourself into countless stories and learn new vocabulary and grammar without any conscious effort on your part. To make reading as easy as possible, here's tip number 4. Get a Kindle or Kindle app. It allows you to get books instantly. And the most important thing, you can look up new vocabulary in just one click without disrupting your reading process. Though before looking up a word, try to guess the meaning from context. It's a really useful habit to have. Tip number 5, read to analyze. Reading for fun is, well, fun, but sometimes it's a good idea to use reading to improve your grammar awareness and active vocabulary. It's called intensive reading, and you take a small piece of text and work on it, trying to pay attention to things like word order, articles, spelling, etc. You can think of something specific to focus on, like articles, and underline or highlight all the articles you can find in the text. Think carefully why each and every article is used in this particular situation. Basically, reading for fun is for internalizing grammar and to help you develop an intuitive understanding of how different grammar structures work. Intensive reading, on the other hand, is to help you understand how different grammar structures are used in different contexts. Does it mean that you can just forget about studying grammar rules? Not exactly. Tip number 6, find a good grammar book. So no, I don't think that reading should be the only way of acquiring grammar. And I get it. Grammar is tough and not really fun. But if you want to become proficient at using English, you kind of need to develop this awareness of how English grammar works and why English grammar works the way it does. English Grammar in Use is a classic series, perfect for self-study because it has exercises. Longman Student Grammar of Spoken and Written English is fantastic if you want to dig deeper into all the linguistic concepts. No exercises here though. About Language, Tasks for Teachers of English by Scott Thornbury is a great grammar book if you want to dig even deeper. Do you prefer online resources instead? English Page, Grammar Book, and Online Writing Lab by Purdue University are truly wonderful places to brush up on your grammar and boost your writing skills in general. This is the end of part 1. What are your favorite resources for studying grammar? Thank you for watching. See you next time with part 2 and more awesome language content.